I'm touring America with some friends, and honestly, this is one of the wildest experiences of my life. Traveling from city to city, meeting people who've been watching our content for years, and feeling that energy in person is something I'll never forget. Every stop has its own flavor, different vibes, different food, and different stories that make each show special. It's like America itself is a giant collection of personalities, and we're just weaving our way through it with our tour. From the big bustling cities that never seem to sleep to the smaller towns where people show up with just as much love, every place leaves us with a memory worth holding on to. What makes this adventure even more exciting is the fact that I'm not doing it alone. I'm with some of my closest friends, and that changes everything. There's something about late-night drives, rehearsing bits together, joking in green rooms, and just enjoying each other's company that makes the grind of touring feel a lot lighter. Sure, there's exhaustion and times where you just want to crash, but when you're surrounded by people who get it and who are going through the same journey, it becomes fun instead of stressful. One of the coolest parts of being on this tour is the chance to meet fans in real life. Online, you see numbers on a screen, comments, and likes, but when you walk out on stage and see a room filled with people who've come just to laugh with you, that's a whole other level. It hits differently. I've had people tell me they've been following since the very beginning, some who grew up watching, and even kids who are just discovering our stuff now. That mix of generations all sitting together in one room, enjoying the same moment, makes you realize how powerful this connection really is. It's not just about making content, it's about building something people feel a part of. Of course, every tour has its quirks. There are travel delays, missed meals, technical issues, and a million little things that don't go as planned. But honestly, those moments often turn into the funniest stories later. Like when the van breaks down in the middle of nowhere, and you end up bonding with strangers at a roadside diner, or when someone forgets a crucial piece of equipment, and you have to improvise your way through a performance. Those aren't setbacks, they're the things that keep everything unpredictable and fresh. In fact, they're what make this whole experience feel real. And while I'm out here on tour, I'm also incredibly excited about something new that's been in the works for a while, Café Chaos. If you haven't heard about it yet, it's my new card game that just launched on Kickstarter, and the response has been insane. I wanted to create something that wasn't just fun to play, but something that carried the same kind of humor and chaos you'd expect from my videos. The idea behind Café Chaos is that you're in the world's most chaotic cafe, and you're battling it out with food, items, and hilarious scenarios to try and come out on top. It's wild, it's unpredictable, and every round feels different. The way people have connected to it so far has blown me away. When we first started designing Café Chaos, it was just a small idea, something fun we'd throw around during brainstorming sessions. But the more we worked on it, the more it grew into this full-fledged game with depth, strategy, and replay value. We tested it with friends, fans, and even people who don't usually play card games, and seeing everyone laugh and get competitive over it convinced us we were onto something special. Launching it on Kickstarter felt like the right move because it allowed the community to be part of the process. It's not just a product, it's something we're building together with the people who've supported us from the start. What makes Café Chaos even cooler is how much of my personality and humor are baked into it. It's not just another generic card game, it's filled with references, jokes, and little Easter eggs that longtime fans will immediately recognize. It's like an extension of the videos but in a format you can hold, shuffle, and battle with friends. I've always loved the idea of creating something that goes beyond just watching content. This way, people can actively participate in the kind of chaotic fun we've been making for years. And the fact that it's already gaining momentum on Kickstarter just shows how excited everyone is to finally get their hands on it. Between the tour and the Kickstarter, life has been hectic, but in the best possible way. There are nights where I'm running on barely any sleep, but then I remember what we're doing this for. Every show, every game backer, every person who takes the time to support, it all fuels the energy to keep going. The grind doesn't feel like a grind when you see how much joy it brings others. And honestly, it inspires me just as much. When fans come up and share their stories, how a video made their day better, or how the game helped them connect with friends, it reminds me that this isn't just entertainment. It's something bigger than that. Traveling across America has also opened my eyes in so many ways. You think you know a place from movies, TV, or what you see online, but being there in person always surprises you. The food, the culture, the way people interact, it's different everywhere, and that's what makes this country so fascinating. I've had some of the best meals of my life at small local spots that we just stumbled into between shows. I've had conversations with fans and locals that stick with me long after the show is over. These are the kinds of things you can't plan, and they make the whole journey so much richer. What's also been fun is how much inspiration comes out of touring. Being on the road, seeing new places, and interacting with so many different people constantly sparks new ideas. Whether it's a funny encounter that becomes the seed of a new video or a crazy travel mishap that inspires a new twist for the game, I'm always jotting things down and brainstorming with friends. Creativity doesn't pause just because you're busy, it actually thrives in these kinds of unpredictable environments. And while it's amazing to be on stage and share laughs in real time, I never forget that there's also a huge online audience following along, supporting, and cheering us on from afar. Social media makes it possible to bridge that gap, sharing behind-the-scenes moments, funny travel clips, or sneak peeks of Café Chaos in action. It feels like no matter where you are, everyone's along for the ride. That's the beauty of creating in today's world, you're not limited by distance. The community is everywhere, and you can feel it every step of the way. Looking back, it's crazy to think how far things have come. From making simple animations at home to now touring America and launching a full card game, it feels like a dream I never want to wake up from. None of this would have been possible without the support of people who believed in the content, shared it, and stuck around over the years. Every milestone, every new project, is built on that foundation of community. And that's why tours like this mean so much. It's not just about performing, it's about saying thank you in person, about giving back that same energy that people have given us for so long. As we keep moving forward, I'm excited for what's next. The tour is still going strong, Café Chaos is only just beginning, and there are so many ideas waiting to be brought to life. It feels like we're in this amazing chapter where anything is possible, and that's both thrilling and motivating. There are challenges, sure, but with every challenge comes growth, and with every new step comes a chance to make people smile. And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about, spreading joy, laughter, and a bit of chaos in the best way possible. So whether you're coming out to one of the shows, backing the game on Kickstarter, or just watching from home, know that you're part of this journey. Every clap, every cheer, every share, it all adds up to something so much bigger than any one of us. Touring America with my friends has been unforgettable, and with Café Chaos, the fun is only just getting started. This is just the beginning of a much bigger adventure, and I can't wait to see where it takes us next.